bitch. Don't want to have to use this, but it's gonna make it easier. Alright. Now I can finally fucking play this shit. Let's turn the master volume like that. Very cool. Okay. So last time we met the fortune teller guy, we let the lady with the cat in and we haven't talked to her yet. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Okay. Yep. Yes, we have the cat now. Can't talk at night. The crickets sound nice. That's something I kind of miss about wintertime is, like, I like in the summertime nights, like, listening to crickets. Or cicadas, if you have those. Smells like someone died tonight. Okay, so... let in, like, babushka lady. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. I don't know why I tripped up over that. I'm so fucking exhausted, and it's not for no reason, but like, I wish I was getting more done right now, but I needed this, as the title says, because I'm fucking stressed. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. I can talk to the cat. Pet cat. I think you, like, pet the cat a few times. Buddha? You better not be fucking with plastic. Hello to everyone watching on TikTok, by the way. I'm trying this out at the same time as YouTube. I'm gonna try one more time to pet the cat, see if it actually... Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Try picking it up. The cat's the best fucking character. It's important to pick up the cat, because then you can see the fucking... Not attic. What's the opposite of an attic? Basement? Still doesn't like it. Alright, nothing in the basement as far as I remember right away. Just a bunch of potatoes and pickled vegetables. Oh my god. I never looked up at the ceiling. Some really fucked up popcorn ceiling. Why am I not getting shit from the radio? Come on. Well, I'm fucking up. Dude. Fucking jumped up right in front of my phone. That is not the place to fucking jump up, of all places. That sounded awful. I gotta make like a little wall so he doesn't jump up there. Alright, I'm giving up on the fucking radio. Oh, that's it. Holding escape does that. So you don't have to press Q. Children's Day. I'm fighting for my life to not fucking get pneumonia this winter. Can you hear it? Everything's gonna be okay. Have you always been like this? You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry at myself, at the world, at people. I mix that shit up. I'll read shit in the line, like, below what I'm trying to actually read. Oops. Sometimes you gotta let your cats play with shit if it's not actually gonna hurt them. Like, I have this clothing tag. There's nothing sharp on it or anything like that. And my instinct was like, no, don't. But, like, a lot of cat toys are pretty much, like, the same idea, like the mice. Anyways. I'm getting so distracted. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame. But at some point I realized all anger does is just destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change, or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. I just realized I can't check YouTube chat with my phone because I'm streaming there also, and yeah, I don't have another monitor. Tell me what happened. I don't know. Like, the way kids, like, fucking whine. It's really sad, though. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, okay. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. Tom. Damn, I have candy downstairs. I forgot. But I do have these. So. Who could be a visitor? We'll talk to Babushka first. Or Muriel, honestly. That's basically the voice I gave her. Oh, dearie me, I'm getting old. Where are you from? City-born I am, dearie. Had me in a little hut in a high-rise. No wee cottage in the country, no crumbly old husband or grandbabies to speak of. So I'd sit myself down on a bench most days. Could feel a bit of life there, you see, and oh, the things I'd hear. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. Feh, how can you feel life when everybody around is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell, and there's always some poor soul lying there, covered with white cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. Are you good? So off I popped, toddled off looking for a place where there's still stories to hear, life to feel. And looky here, fate's led me straight to your door, dearie. I don't think I fucking trust her. She's way too innocent seeming. Now, I'm no churchgoer, but in times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guided my steps. I gotta test her. Well, now, go right ahead and check, dearie. You won't see anything you haven't seen before. Could try hands. Okay, clean fingers. Look at my fingers. They can't count, stack, or measure right. Did you not read... Did you not read the title? I'm playing No, I'm Not a Human on YouTube. I haven't checked here in a second. we'll talk to ballerina lady. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want anything. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Oh my god. I don't know if I have the fucking... I'm glad I caught that. I didn't have the fucking desktop audio on. Damn. It's mostly just music, but... I don't really care much about ballerina lady. Like, I don't think she's a visitor. Let's test his armpits. Okay. Looks pretty ordinary, right? You alone. Can I... We're gonna test the girl. Eyes? Her eyes aren't bloodshot. Why do you look like that? Did you see? I want a drink. Give her a beer. Did I check the bathroom? Okay, no one's actually in there. Okay, I've got no energy. So I need to get rid of somebody though. So I gotta get more energy from the fridge. I guess test ballerina lady. Teeth. Teeth? You chew up what conscience leaves behind? She's got perfect white teeth. I'm gonna have one more energy drink and then test her for one more thing, and if it checks out, then I'll kill her. Because, like, we need the cat. The cat's not going to get affected by us killing her. Armpits? Haha, stare, sniff, what else? She's fucking freaky. Ew. She's got fungus under her armpits. Enjoy it? She seems like a visitor out of any of them. What? You already missed chance. No second sniff. That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. Who's she? Oh, she was. Okay, I've never seen what her thing looks like. Normally it's just a big sensor bar, not like still part of it showing. I'm glad I didn't shoot the old lady because she was my first choice. I guess call for rest. Get more energy drinks. Hello, you've reached For Rest Food Delivery. Oh wait. Oops. There we go. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of Energica. Thank you, your order's been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. They're very, like, inconsistent with when the actual delivery is gonna be. Sometimes it's like that next night, and then sometimes it's like 3 nights later. I've already talked to the psychics. Ooh, I don't like that. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, but it looks like someone has also yanked out its teeth. The head must have been there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. But she's probably at the fucking door. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your neighborhood. I don't know why I said that weird. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. They're taking Babushka. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. There he goes again. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Definitely, like this game could not have existed without COVID having happened. And I just think that's so interesting. Maybe it could have, but I don't know. Not in the same way. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one you brought is... What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Hell yeah. Forest delivery here. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Yeah. Work is like a great distraction for me. Like, I relate to that. I'm not on my own, but still. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Damn. Wait a second, she got taken away, I thought. Unless we had to restart because of the... Because I remember I thought FEMA took her away, but maybe that was in the run before I, like, let the Pale Man kill me just to, like, get that ending. So maybe she's back. I'm not gonna reread all that because I already read that last time. Are you looking for someone? Oh. She wants someone kicked out. Or... what? Oh shit. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age'll do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just needed a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since the damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. Oh, they used the wrong there. Otherwise, the translation's really good. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something. They need to be put down. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Nah, you ain't a fool, kid, but hell if I'm gonna just shoo them away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Alright, sure. Knew you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe him out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. Okay, nobody else. I need to know who this is in the fucking picture. Like, it's really bothering me. It's 7:43. I'll probably play for like another 30 minutes. Because I gotta get started on dinner. I'm gonna make lasagna. But yeah. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Science aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. Now, science time. There we go. Dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Area 51. God damn it. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8, code 451, requesting burn team for body disposal. God, burning up in the sun sounds fucking awful. It just sounds like not a good time. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. I hate the word cordoned. Stand by for reinforcements. I guess check the basement. Nothing, as usual. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. Like you. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lived way out in the wild. No TV, no radio, or just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet-talked me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Why are you here, then? Hell, if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me. He's the reason I gone left my cabin. I can see it in your eyes, too. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? How did you survive out there if you were alone? That's a mighty long story, kid. Ain't in the mood to tell it today. Bring me a beer tomorrow. I'll tell you the whole damn thing. No, siree, I don't like being photographed. Flash reminds me of thunder. Sets me on edge. Nope, I ain't doing it. Okay. Let's try to test him another way. Eyes? You know, kid, my eyes used to be sharp as a pin. A life of mine will drain color from any fella's eyes. He's got a fucked up pupil. But I'll get him. Every last one of them, tear him apart with my own bare hands. Then maybe we can live in peace again. Teeth? Huh? Fine, I'll show you. Oh, God. My folks wanted me to wear braces when I was a kid, but I ditched the appointment. Got my ass whipped for it, but I ain't going to no dentist. No siree. Okay. It is Cashier's Day. Poor cashier visitor lady, but also I can't feel that bad for her. Like, I think the worst part is just like, I wonder if there's like a consciousness that Sort of like Jack from BioShock, where he had this whole life, but it was completely manufactured and he was only 2 years old, but he thought he had lived this entire life on the surface and had never been in Rapture. Like, I wonder if it's like that, where like they are tricked into thinking like they had this whole life before, but really they were just a visitor. Like, that would just be fucking depressing. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. I came back to smoke and ash. Took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but about carrying it with you. You're still with me in a way. Their memory gives me strength. Or they're still with me. Did I say you were? That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything. What it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. Go on if it helps you. I think we checked his teeth last time. Oh my god, Goliath. He hates when I do that. I guess photo. Alrighty. Nice. Dude's got a really good aura. Probably like the best one. One more thing that'll remain after I'm gone. If only there was anyone left to remember us. Fuck. Don't make me think about that. Okay, no energy. Get more energy drinks. Oh, bitch. Goddamn. Then again, they never have like 3 of a thing at a time. They only have 2, so it makes sense why they did that, I guess. Now. I checked the radio, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh! The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energetica, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Now available from Forest Delivery. I had one of those tall Arizona Fallout energy drinks. And it was good, but I didn't eat anything until like 5 p.m. And that was not like a great choice. So I was literally just running off caffeine for most of today. I got a lot of cleaning done, which was good. Go ahead. Yeah. You want to sit up here? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. Oh my god, her. I keep forgetting that that's the same person who's gonna... Yeah. You can't tell whether he's dead or alive. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with that single thought. Things will only get worse. New music. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Hi, Goliath. Come on. Ah. Dude. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. like one of the saddest nights, probably. Like, it's just super isolating because nobody comes to see you, and then you just see people suffering and not able to get help. Like, it's so fucked up. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Not even just like a word from our sponsors. Next up, just watch some fucking ads. Give us money. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. This is like fucking Heaven's Gate ass. Like, just give yourself up to us. Surrender. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro, cigarettes for real men. Damn, look at his fucking Sigma jaw. Disclaimer, the company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at own risk. Come on, bitch. Really? Okay, she's fine. Oh, here we go. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please help. Damn. Okay, like 15 more minutes, maybe like 2 more nights, that would be. You managed to live with that? Losing your family? Yeah, I got through it, but it wasn't easy. I blamed myself for a long time. Kept thinking if I got back a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt, and life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let it go. That's what saved me. I forgave myself for not changing the past. Even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because anger was dragging me down. I don't think he's a visitor, but still. Didn't know that mattered too. Oh, fuck, I already checked that. Okay. Imagine I pull out the gun for that. You did shave your armpits today. Township Day. Stay sharp, any one of us could be a visitor. So what's the story? Got me that beer? Yes. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I was holed up in my cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day, this fella gun's shown up, desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging me to let him in. But I ain't gone cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how he got that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. I tried to break the window, but I told him that I had a rifle and that sent the varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I'd never see hair or hide of him again, but later, he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. Let me guess, you'll open up if there's beer involved? You're sharp, bro. You're sharp, I'll give you that, kid. I don't speak unless it matters, so bring that beer tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it ends. Hands. Let's move this along, kid. Of course my hands are dirty. I spent my nights digging up varmint. Making something easier to kill. You should be doing the same, son. I mean, nobody died tonight? So... Take the girl's picture. If you're planning on sending this photo somewhere to help my parents track me down, you can fuck right off. Nice. Well, show me. Let's try forest again. Still can't order shit. What a fucking rip. There's not gonna be shit in the basement yet. What if there was like a really small chance of like something crazy happening in the basement and I happened to come across it? Has anyone played this game before? Me and my roommate and my boyfriend played it like right as it came out. So this is not a blind playthrough at all, but I'm just trying to like figure out extra shit. This guy. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Sorry about all the banging, it's just... You wouldn't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Folks are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. They just leave them where they fall. The sun will basically cremate them all anyway. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. Actually, I already read this, so I'm just gonna skip through it. Oh, hell yeah, the sisters. Hello. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. No, that's not how depression works. But okay. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually gonna explode. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister could feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Thank you. Help bring her in. I think our parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it for a little while we're here. He's only... okay. Oh, fuck. This guy's so sad. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I don't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we put out the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. On the path stands a man with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. I'm thinking it's the guy in here that's humming, which is like at first kind of creepy because I don't know what it is, but he's a good guy. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there, but is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. It's fucking sad. Alright, I'm gonna check in. Wait, what does it say? Before you meet the requirements. Okay, I gotta be live on separate days, so second live stream day done once this is finished. I'll probably do one more day and then I'll log off. Not sure what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I might not stream on TikTok, but I'm gonna be streaming on other places. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is a harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell grows even louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cereman inidins. I forget what that meant. Older term for cereman impaction and condition where an excessive buildup of earwax blocks the ear canal. Gross. Awesome. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're unable to cremate the deceased, do so immediately, or if you are able to. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Interesting. Pretty much stop the amount of visitors coming in. Dude doesn't have any shoes on. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. We already went through this. Ears. Just ears, nothing fancy. Can't be more normal than that. Not burned or falling off. Still hear stuff. I wish they didn't. So what drives you now? I believe people can be better. Even in the mess we're in, there's always a chance to rise out of it. I don't believe in miracles or divine providence. I believe in people, and how we lift each other up. Someone picks up the fallen, smiles on a bad day, shares their last piece of bread. That's life right there. It's the small things, and every time someone makes the world a little better, I know none of this was for nothing. That's definitely like what I believe in. Like, I would say I'm agnostic. I've pretty much been that way since I was like 6 years old, before I knew what the word was. But like why worry about how you're living and how that's going to affect the afterlife rather than like living for this life, is how I've always felt. Like, I don't really care to believe in an afterlife. Maybe like a scientific afterlife. But, oh. Nope, that's some weird shit not doing it. I don't blame her. Ears. Ugh, whatever, I don't care. She's got her ears pierced, but no impacted earwax. Oh yeah, the sisters and this guy. So goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. Could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's also very, very heavy, and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. I guess... Do I have Energeika? Or no? Oh, I do have one more. Just don't torment my sister. Teeth? We always had strong teeth in our family. Back when I was a teenager, I even tried to open a beer with them. Not perfect or white. Didn't end well, but it taught me to take better care of what can't be replaced. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna probably end this day. Is there anything else I can try to... No. No, Goliath. He's really warm. You can either come up here or get off of my lap. Okay, fucking finally they pick up. Your order's been accepted. Please expect it tomorrow night. Reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes or not. I have not been petting the cat, so I'm worried if I'm behind. I wonder if I'm supposed to bring them across? Because, like, that revealed... Okay. Nothing happened. Let's check the basement. Nothing. Hospitality Day. Why the symbol of the ears? Like, I understand that's related to the earwax thing, but like, what does that have to do with hospitality? Oh, I saw it. I saw what wasn't there. Or I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Okay. Now I want to play the next day, but I know I can't. I don't know if saving is weird in this game because, like, I don't know. I feel like I repeated stuff. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighborhood ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns, hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Yeah, those bitches will eat you. Also, what's with the Aurora Borealis? Like, or that's probably the sun being about to explode. Probably. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Ugh. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. Okay, boo fucking who. How long is all of this going to continue? When are you going to get rid of the visitors? I mean, I guess the second one. If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. Both of the sisters, damn. Shit. Yes. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. Interesting that Death is a her. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We're simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? That sounds very unrealistic. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carried the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Or will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long. I don't like him. Easily the creepiest one. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? It's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though? Lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. Hello, delivery here. You look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes. Red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? Are they gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress. You'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors as signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. Dude likes Bush. I can tell. A man of class. Have a good night. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. It's the middle of the night. Still feels like I'm stuck in an oven. Maybe cooler, yes, but the air's thick as a bowl of oatmeal. Can't breathe. You got a bathroom? Why do you need my bathroom? I'm serious, boy. I don't feel well. I need cold water now. I dragged myself all the way here, and for what? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man. I used to run this shit show. I was a minister. Come on, I can make it worth your while. What does that mean? What is it? I don't want that. You let me in now, and when this is all over, I'll see to it that you're compensated. And well, I might add. Splendid. You won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you're set up appropriately. Alright, I think that's it. It is cold as fuck. Like, my fingers feel like ice right now, so I gotta turn the heat up. Alright, I'm gonna save. And I gotta make dinner and hang out with my boyfriend for the rest of the night. Not I have to, like it's a chore, but like it's been a long day for both of us. So I will, today's Thursday. I'm thinking maybe I'll have YouTube streams be on Saturday or Sunday. I'm still figuring out what kind of schedule I'm gonna go for. But yeah. Alright.